Friends, buckle up. This story is a mix of big-time sports, celebrity relationships, and pop culture drama. And it's all wrapped up in Hollywood glamour, of course. It centers on NFL star Travis Kelsey, his ex-girlfriend Kayla Nicole, and his current lover, the queen of pop, Taylor Swift. It's not just a love triangle, but a veritable maelstrom of emotions and scandals that have been stirring fans for weeks. How did it all start, and why did it escalate into conflict? Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's start at the very beginning. In 2017, Travis Kelsey and Kayla Nicole started dating. And look at this couple. He's an American soccer star. She's a successful journalist, model, and social activist. They literally looked like a dream couple. Their romantic photos constantly flashed on social networks, and at Kansas City Chiefs games, Kayla fiercely cheered for Travis, inspiring him to win. But that's not all. Kayla was building a successful career of her own. She was becoming more and more popular in the sports industry, becoming a symbol of a confident and independent woman. We saw them together at all the big events, and it seemed like this couple was just inseparable, fans recalled. But as is often the case, behind the facade of a perfect relationship hides difficulties. The couple split up several times, giving each other time and space to rethink their feelings. And while they always eventually came back together, tensions mounted. We tried to find compromises, but at some point we realized it wasn't working anymore, Kayla admitted in an interview after their final breakup in 2022. And that, friends, is where it all begins. After 5 years together, their love story is coming to an end. And it would seem that's the end of it. People split up, move on with their lives, and build a new relationship. But that's not the case. All the drama erupted when, in September 2023, in Travis's life, broke into a new star, Taylor Swift. Yes, the same Taylor who wrote the hits Shake It Off and Love Story. Their romance began like a fairy tale. Travis, being a fan of Swift, tried to give her a bracelet with her phone number at her concert. Although his plan didn't work at the time, fate still brought them together. Since then, Taylor and Travis have become literally the couple of the year. Taylor started showing up in the stands at Arrowhead Stadium, actively supporting her man. Her smiles, gestures, and interactions with Travis's family all instantly went viral. Taylor and Travis are just perfect for each other. She supports him and he supports her. They are so cute, fans wrote. But not everyone appeared to be thrilled with this new union. For Kayla, who has been by Travis's side for 5 years, seeing him happy with another woman proved difficult. When you're with someone for so long and then it ends, it's hard to watch his new life, especially if it's all out in the open. Kayla admitted on a recent podcast, he said, "I've known Emma all my life, but now I'm done with holding something that I really wanted to share with you." What hurt her the most, however, was feeling isolated from the wives and girlfriends of other Kansas City Chiefs players after their breakup. "We were so close, and now it's like I'm pushed out of this company. It hurts," she revealed. Kayla hinted that it was Taylor's appearance that may have played a role in her displacement. Now that Swift is the new queen of the bleachers, the players' wives and girlfriends have turned their attention to her. And here we wonder, was Kayla right in her feelings, or is this just the inevitable course of events? One fact is clear. This new chapter in Travis's life with Taylor has been painful for Kayla. And for us watchers, it's a real emotional drama. Taylor Swift not only became Travis Kelce's new girlfriend, but also literally broke into the circle of Kansas City Chiefs wags, players, wives, and girlfriends. Her charisma, friendliness, and of course her star status made her a favorite. Well, how could she not? It's Taylor. But imagine how Travis' ex-girlfriend Kayla Nicole feels in this situation. And that's where things got really intense. For Kayla, who has been a part of this team for 5 years, this whole thing has been a real blow. According to her, she feels displaced, from the group that used to be her close circle. Taylor is a real star. She's adored, and it makes things a little difficult for those who used to be the center of attention, an insider revealed. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Taylor Swift is a name the whole world knows. She shows up to matches, hangs out with players' wives and girlfriends, and becomes part of the cheerleading squad. Of course, the attention shifts to her. And for Kayla, that's been hard to take. In her podcast, Kayla honestly admitted that seeing Taylor in the stands and with the Wags has been difficult for her. It's a weird feeling when you've been a part of this life, and now it all belongs to someone else, she said. This, friends, is where we need to stop and think. Kayla is understandable. She's been a part of this environment for a long time, supporting Travis, being friends with the other girls on the team, and then suddenly everything changed, and she felt isolated. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I was once where I am now, where she is. It's not a grudge, it's just a fact, she added. That said, Kayla emphasizes that she has no anger toward Taylor or Travis. She tries to maintain her dignity, but emotions still seem to take over. Now let's talk about Taylor. Swift, as always, conquers everything and everyone. She has become a frequent guest at Arrowhead Stadium, where she not just watches the matches, but genuinely cheers for Travis and his team. Every appearance she makes in the stands is an event that is immediately discussed on social media. Taylor brings luck to the team with her support. Travis plays like he's on wings. Chiefs fans are joking. And it's true, Kelce looks incredibly confident on the field, and perhaps Taylor's support plays a big part in that. But for Kayla, every such appearance by Taylor is a painful reminder of how much her life has changed. It's hard for Kayla, for sure. Everything that was a part of her now belongs to someone else. It's a shame, but unfortunately that's life. Let's be nice to each other. Let's move on. But tell me, it seems to me, friends, as far as I'm concerned, it's nobody's fault here. Taylor is just living her life, Travis is happy, and Kayla is trying to deal with her emotions. But it's interesting to see how the dynamics of relationships and social circles change when a colorful figure like Swift comes into play. As always, the internet has split into two camps, and the debate is boiling with renewed vigor. Everyone feels it's their duty to voice an opinion on the situation between Kayla Nicole, Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelsey. Taylor's supporters are actively defending the singer, claiming that she is not guilty of anything. Taylor is just living her life. She supports Travis like any girl supports her boyfriend. It's not her fault Kylo has residual resentment, Swift's fans wrote on Twitter. People love to turn everything into drama. Taylor had nothing to do with Travis's past relationship at all, so why are they trying to drag her into this? Another user adds. These comments underscore the point. Fans see Taylor as just a happy girl who is genuinely excited about her new romance. But on the other hand, there are quite a few who support Kayla, believing that her feelings are more than justified. Kayla is entitled to her emotions. She was forced out of the group where she was her own for 5 years. It hurts, and we should all understand that. One of her fans wrote, "Taylor may not be at fault, but that doesn't change the fact that Kayla is going through a difficult phase. Things like this aren't forgotten overnight," another user commented. This endorsement emphasizes that many see Kayla not as a hurt ex, but as a woman trying to cope with a difficult life transition. Friends, to be honest, the situation with Kayla Nicole and her reaction to Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift's relationship has mixed emotions. Yes, we understand her feelings. A 5-year relationship is no joke, and it's certainly hard to see an ex-partner move on, especially with someone as influential and popular as Taylor. But the way Kayla is publicly talking about it doesn't seem like the best way to handle the situation. And here's why. First, public statements along the lines of "I've been displaced" make it seem like Kayla herself isn't ready to let go of the past. Instead of focusing on her life and career, she's giving rise to discussions that inevitably compare her to Taylor. Her words sound like complaints rather than constructive statements. One Twitter user wrote, "Kayla is just adding fuel to the fire. She's an intelligent and beautiful woman, but she comes off as resentful and jealous in interviews like this." Another adds, "These comments raise an important point. Kayla risks becoming a scandal heroine instead of asserting herself as a strong and independent person." Secondly, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey, on the contrary, behave as competently as possible. They do not enter into polemics, do not respond to innuendos, and focus on their relationship. This makes the public see them in a positive light, while Kayla is setting herself up for a wave of criticism with her statements. Taylor is keeping quiet, and that's wise. Her reputation stays clean, and the drama around Kayla is only working against herself, one Swift fan commented. In addition, Taylor Swift, as a master of creating a positive image, becomes, in the eyes of the public, not only a new friend of Kel's, but also a person who respects personal boundaries and does not get involved in scandals. Fans are not indifferent to the situation, and many believe that Kayla should have focused on herself instead of talking about her past. Kayla is entitled to her feelings, but why make it public? It seems like an attempt to get attention, writes a Reddit user. Travis and Taylor are happy, and that annoys Kayla, but these things need to be dealt with internally, not through podcasts, adds another. On the other hand, there are those who support Kayla, believing she has the right to voice her emotions. "Breakups are hard. We've all been through similar, and I understand why she feels isolated," says one of her fans on Instagram. If Kayla wants to rebuild her reputation and come out of this situation a winner, she needs to change her focus. Instead of continuing to talk about the past, she could focus on her projects and accomplishments. She already has a platform, she's popular on social media, and her career is a huge field for self-actualization. Kayla needs to show that her life is moving forward too. This is the best way to prove that she is a strong and successful woman, supporters noted on Twitter. For now, Taylor and Travis are continuing to grow their relationship, ignoring the buzz surrounding it. Kayla, for her part, is focusing on her career and personal projects, trying to find balance in her new reality. One fact remains unchanged. This story will be discussed for a long time to come, and each new detail only fuels the interest of the public. What do you think? Whose side are you closer to? Kayla's, who is going through the pain of the breakup? Or Taylor's, who is just living her life? Share your thoughts.